All right, guys, I'm really excited about this because I wanted to do this freaking hype charting Zoom, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I chart and how I talk about it. That way you guys understand. Like, my glasses have a glare on them, and I feel like I look funny. Okay, so I wrote notes right here because, like, you know me. My mind goes all over the place. But first, okay, now that you guys are hearing this, let me just check who's on, make sure that everybody that is promoting is on because it's super important. Wait, where's the... Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, first, this is what I want you guys to do because this is really important. This is like first rule number 1. Like, nothing else comes before this, okay? I want you to get all of your thoughts that you have about promoting and charting, and I want you to just get them like in a little ball, and I just want you to throw them away, okay? All your doubts, all your fear, all the bullshit that you doubt yourself about, like if you think, oh, like I can't do this, or oh, this person is not working, or oh, my new distributor is like halfway in and halfway out, she hasn't even posted. Whatever you are feeling, throw that shit the hell out, because we don't need that right now. Okay, so that's going to be rule number 1. And I want you to remember that because that is so important when you're promoting. Because when I'm promoting, I don't give a damn who is working and who's not. If I said I'm going to promote, I'm going to promote. So I want you guys to understand that because it's so important. I'm telling you, it's rule number 1. Because the moment that you start trying to switch the plan that you already came up with, that God already put in your heart, the time that you start to switch the game up and you're like, oh, well, let me just replace this person because this person's not working, and let me just do this and let me just do that. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work out because you're already doubting it. You're already feeling like, oh, no one's doing it with me. You're already putting all these thoughts. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever you have, all these thoughts about promoting, placing, fear, like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Just throw that shit all out, okay? And then I want you to be very open-minded about how I'm going to show you how to do this. And I also want you to have an open heart because I'm going to tell you why I want you guys to be open-minded. Because most of the time, all the time actually, not a lot of people understand how to chart and not a lot of people understand how promotions are, but I do. Like, I know that shit like the back of my mind. I know how to basically like strategize to make it happen. So I want you just to be open-minded, and if I gave somebody a plan, or your enroller is giving you a plan, and like I already saw it, like I want you guys to just look at it and be like, okay, I'm not gonna doubt it. I'm not gonna think anything of it. Like, I'm gonna be open-minded and I'm gonna try it out. But if you guys have a better plan, or if you guys have something that you guys want to share, like, of course I'm gonna be open-minded because I don't know your team. I want you to tell me what you think too. So if you guys know me, like when you guys come to me for charting, like I will listen, like, okay, well, let me see what they think. And then I'll tell them what I think. Okay, and I want you to have an open heart. This is the most important part. This is more important than having an open mind, because when you have an open heart, guess who's going to overflow your chart? Guess who's going to overflow, your promotion? God. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that when it comes to charting and promoting, number 1 is like getting all the stupid thoughts out of putting the enemy to the side. And then number 2 is like having an open heart, because there's going to be people that you are placing under that don't even lift a finger. There's going to be people that you're placing under that don't even work, that don't even care, that they're like, oh, I'm just going to post freaking memes or whatever all day, videos, cooking, all this shit, and they don't even work. But your job is to have an open heart, because let me tell you something. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I have always placed to promote. And guess what? Like, I've never freaking regretted it, because I'm like, I know how this works. God is going to bless you when you bless others. So when you place under people and you come to like an agreement of making somebody like a 400 box, guess what? God is going to freaking give you what you want, because you're giving that person a little paycheck. And the way that I like to see it is like, okay, let's just use an example as Stephanie, okay? I always use this name. So if you get Stephanie, to 400, like, we don't know what Stephanie is going through. We don't know what she's going through mentally. We don't know what's anything like that. We don't know her life. But can you imagine like blessing her? Okay, you're blessing her with a little bit of BB. You're putting her, you are going for Ruby, which means that's, you know, having 2,000 in sales, and you need her to be your 400 box so you can have this Ruby promotion. So what ends up happening is this 400 box, you're placing her, you're filling her up with your team. She's going to have like a $40, $50 paycheck when you're going to be making $300, $400, $500, probably more if you're fast starting and doing cash. Like, tell me how that's not a blessing. That's a huge blessing. Like, compared to, you know, $500 to $50, I'll give $50 any day if they're gonna make me $450 more. So I want you guys to understand, it really is about having a freaking open heart. Okay, I am willing to place under all these people to give them little $40, $50 paychecks for me to have, you know, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 paychecks. That's just the truth. And you're just gonna have to like suck that part up, because who cares if they're not working? You're blessing them. You know, when people say like, oh, give back, guess what? You're giving back. So I want you guys to just really, really, really open your mind to that and take it like, you know, open your heart, because like, trust me, what happens if you're helping that girl Stephanie, and then like later on, like 6 months later, you know, her, or not even 6 months, but like let's say 3-4 months later, because her check starts to die down because you replace her with somebody else. Like, let's say she comes back to you and she's like, okay, that little paycheck was helping me, like what do I have to do to keep getting it? So I want you guys to understand how important that is, because you can light fires. You can light fires by doing that. Okay, so that's the rule number 2. Now, I also want you guys, the third most important rule is to just trust me and listen, because I promise you that I know how to do this. Like, I freaking, you know, went basically, you know, diamond and double, like by myself with one worker, you know, continue to maintain that. Like, yes, I've lost it like throughout my 5 years, but I want you guys to understand something. Like, I have been, like, I went double 4 years ago, but it wasn't like I had lost it the whole entire time. So I want you guys to understand that, like, I know when it comes to like placing, replacing, building, rebuilding, like it's all the same thing. We're going to keep doing the same thing forever. So you also have to make a choice right now. Like, are you going to continue to do this for the rest of your life? Or are you just going to, is this just something that like, oh, you're just doing here and there, trying to see how it works out? So another thing is, I already told you that, just stick to the plan regardless of who's working. And then tell yourself, this is another important thing, because when I'm, you know, running and there's amazing things happening, you have to tell yourself every single day when you wake up, I am a mass enroller, my team is killing it, I'm killing it, like we're all working as a team, we're freaking doing the damn thing. Like, write all these affirmations down and tell yourself every single morning. Tell yourself every single night, because whatever you put out, you attract. So it ends up somehow, some way, all your energy is going to come right back to you. So tell yourself positive things. If it's anything negative, and it's cool, because I have negative feelings too, and everybody has negative feelings, you know, but if you do find yourself like feeling like you're telling yourself, I can't do this, this is too much, I can't do this, I want you guys to just give yourself like a 5-10 minute break, 30-minute break, an hour break of you working, and just kind of like gather yourself back. Like, okay, I can do this. Talk to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. You know, reach out to somebody if you need to reach out to somebody. Like, because it feels better when you're saying something. Like, Isaac's like, I'll be telling him, like, this is how I feel. Blah, 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 blah. And maybe he's not even listening. And as long as I got it out, I feel freaking better. That's just how us women are. Like, we just want to say however the hell we feel, and then we just want to keep going. So, give yourself time to cool off. And then, let me see. Oh, this is another important thing. This is something else that I freaking do. Something else that I freaking do is every time that you sign somebody, visualize like that's the last person you needed in order to accomplish your goal. Because I'm telling you, when you have that feeling, that energy, that vibe of like, fuck, I just signed somebody and like that's all I needed, you know, guess what? More people are gonna come in. More people are gonna come in because that's what you're attracting. You're attracting, you know, feeling of that promotion already happening. Like it's already done. Like it's nothing. Like I'm just, you know, like you sign somebody and you know you still need like a whole bunch of people, but you're feeling that. So you're attracting that. That energy, I'm telling you, energy is a big thing. Law of attraction is a big thing, okay? Then also, this is super, super important. I know it happens with all women, all team, like not even me, like not only our team, but other teams. Like I've seen other leaders talk about it. I've seen other teams talk about it. But this month is a month to stay like united, connected, to freaking cheer each other on, even if we're not even on the same like down line. You see somebody else sign somebody, like, hell yeah, woohoo, girl, you go. You know, just cheer each other on, because the more we have that, the more positive energy we have, which means more freaking promotions are going to happen. Because the moment you start feeling, you know, some negative or something crazy, I'm telling you, energy is energy. Whatever energy you're putting out is the energy that you're going to give. And it's so important that during promotion, you try to make something happen for your family, that you keep your mind. It's like Mark says, like no stinking thinking right now. So I want you guys to be very, very aware of that. So I basically put right here in my notes, do not compare yourself, do not compete. Let's just clap and cheer each other on. Okay, so okay, this is another thing. Okay, because I'm telling you, when you're promoting, I feel like I have been, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be freaking vulnerable with you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I feel like I have not came out of Double Diamond because I have not seeked to basically create layer leadership. You know, like I feel like I'm always doing like, you know, all the charting. I'm always, you know, doing all this, all that. But I'm like, dude, I've been telling, you know, Irma and Lauren, I'm like, dude, we should have times where like you guys get on the team page and you guys start talking about your guys' tips. Like you guys, you know, go on there and do that. Because I know for me, like all my distributors, like the new ones or whatever, they'll like vibe with Lauren, or they'll vibe with Irma, and then you know, I'm telling them the same thing, but they're not listening, but they're gonna vibe with Irma, or they're gonna vibe with, you know, with Lauren. And I feel like it's so important for us to, I know it's scary, like, and trust me, you know, I know it's freaking weird. Like even me, I'm fucking scared to do TikTok, you know, now, and you see me on, you go on a live or do a video and you would think that like I'm not, but I swear, like I overthink it. I'm like, dude, people are gonna think I'm freaking weird. Like I have those feelings too. But the thing is that we now have to step, like, if we really want to create something big and in our, you know, business, and stop being in the same rank and stop being in the same promotion, the same thing, then we really have to create leaders. Like we have to push each other. Like, hey, you know, push your leaders, like your upcoming leaders, to be, you know, out there doing their own videos, out there doing their own lives. Like, hey, what's working for you? Like, do you mind sharing it on a Zoom? You know, doing that, but keeping it going consistently. And then it gives that person freaking, you know, motivation, or it gives them confidence to freaking do it. And then guess what? Later on, like they're not gonna need it. I know something that I freaking love this, when month end was over, Celeste was like blowing me up in the morning, like, dude, I need you to do a Zoom for my team. Like, let's go. I'm ready. She took matters into her own hands. She was like, I need this for my team. I want this. We're going diamond. I need to let them know that I'm their diamond leader, like who I am. I want like this. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's, I'm like, dude, like, we should all be doing this, you know, just telling each other like who we are, you know, even if you don't know your downline, be like letting your like distributor know, like, hey, you just signed people and they don't even know who the hell I am, but let them know that they have that extra help. That's their leadership. Okay. And then let me see. So the key is to building leaders and letting people lead. Oh, this is another thing that I want to talk about. Not micromanaging. We already went over earlier. Like when you're promoting, like I know you want everybody to work. Like I know you want everyone like in this. Like you're so passionate. Like you freaking want this. Why don't they understand? Like how come? Like man, they're living in this situation, or they're going through this. They don't even have food to eat. This and that. Okay. I get it. And I wrote this down. Like, our job is to change lives, but our job is not to change people. And I'm going to be so completely honest with you guys. Like, I love when you guys are killing it, when you guys are like, oh, I was able to pay, you know, even fast food, and I was never able to give my kids fast food, and we just had a little extra money. Like, that shit makes me happy, because I remember when I started, like, I just wanted a little bit of money. I didn't want all this big money. I was just like, the little money freaking helps. Like, it helps. So to me, when I see the little wins, I'm like, damn, like that is huge, you know? So I think to myself, other people want that, but they don't even care. Like, they're comfortable. They don't care. They don't even see the vision that you see. But your job is not to change them or to change their mind. Your job is to just change their life. Why? You introduce this business to them. Now what? Guess what? Now they're going to watch you because you put them in. And now they're going to be like, just watching you, because they're going to think, okay, is this real? Can this really happen? Let me continue to watch her. Let me continue to see what she's doing. The moment that you start, you know, not being consistent, not posting, not accomplishing what you said you're going to say, then why are they going to trust you? So it's so important. That's another thing too. Like, for me, I feel like my team is on fire when I'm on fire, because they're following my footsteps. If I'm not on fire, you guys are not going to be on fire, because who are you going to follow? So I'm telling you guys, when your team is not working, who cares? Continue to work, because what's going to happen is going to be a chain reaction. They're going to be like, they're going to start following you. If you're signing people, they're going to sign people. If you're excited, they're going to be excited. If you're, you know, doing what you're supposed to be doing, they're going to feel the same way. But when you're like, constantly just, hey, have you posted? How come you haven't posted? Like, hey, are you gonna follow? Or let me show you. Like, let me give you all my time, and think to myself, like, how come she's not following? And then you're like, that vibe that you have is going to them. They can feel it, that you're like, for some reason, checking up on them, wanting them to work so hard, because they know that they're now part of your paycheck. And to me, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna let anybody feel like they have, you know, the power over my paycheck. It's your freaking promotion. It's your job. Like, it's your work. And I promise you, there's been times where I freaking promote and we're on fire, and then freaking Sally Sue from freaking 2 years ago is like, I'm ready. Like, I'm watching you guys. I want what you're having. Like, this is it. This is how I signed this girl that she had been with It Works before. And she, like, I don't know, it was the wrong time for her and everything, and we kept in contact. And then I just kept putting, like, we're working. And then I followed up with her. And I was like, okay, so I followed up with her, and next thing you know, she's like, dude, she jumped in. I'm not even kidding. She had, like, 4 customers. Like, I think she has all 6 already. I don't know. And she's only been in for, like, 2-3 days. So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, all we need to do is just show them that we're doing the work, because who's going to follow you when you're not? So I want you guys to understand that, because it's so freaking important. Do not micromanage your team. Do not tell them don't even tell them what they're doing wrong. Compliment them. Girl, you know what? You on those stories and you're doing so good, but let's switch it up like this. Let's do this. Because I know I'm a woman, and sometimes, but you guys have to understand that I've been doing this for 5 years. So if somebody tells me I'm doing something wrong, which I wish somebody fucking would, sometimes I wish somebody was like my mentor, but God is my mentor, so I don't really care. Like, you guys have to understand that I have been doing this for 5 years with no guidance, no one to tell me what to do, and you guys have that right now, right here. And we all do it different, and we're all freaking helping each other, so why not? Why the hell not you freaking make it happen? Like, and we have all the tips. We have all the messages. We've been showing you guys everything. So why not make it happen? Like, you have it. The only person that's stopping yourself is you. There's nobody else, not your kids. Like, your kids could be, my kids are freaking wild. You guys have no idea. And personally, as a person, I'm going through a lot. But am I going to put that out there? Am I going to be like, oh, I'm going through, oh my God, I can't. No, I don't care, because this is not about what I'm going through. To me, you have to understand, so many people are so different. Like, they're so different. Somebody can be going through so much stuff, and it crumbles them. They can't do anything else. They get depressed. They don't want to freaking work. They don't want to do nothing. But to me, I feel it as a challenge. Like, okay, because I've been depressed, and I've been, like, through crazy stuff that you guys can't even imagine. But to me, this business is my light. This business is what takes me out of whatever I am freaking going through. Whatever I am going through. If I'm going through something, I'm just praying. I'm like, God, please show me your hand, show me the light. And all of a sudden, I'll sign a customer and I'll be like, all right, let's go. And I'm pumped again. So I want you guys to use this business as that. Like, okay, what are you going through? Write it down. What am I going through when I'm fucking sick and tired of? And then be like, God, help me accomplish this. Like, if you know what happened, this is crazy. Like this last month, I was thinking to myself, like, man, like I need God to show up right now, like in my business. Like, and I called him out, and I'm challenging you guys right now. I'm challenging you guys, and it was for diamonds, for Isaac's re-rank, because since the 25th, our team was already re-ranked at double diamond, but I just wanted to re-rank him to to diamond. So I was like, God, you need to show up right now, because you put this in my heart in April, and it's looking crazy right now. Like, we're far, but I want you to put this in like, I want you to show up, and I want you to challenge you guys so you guys can know how freaking real God is. Call him out. If you need to call him out, call him out and say, I need you to show up right now. Where are you? Because I've been praying and I've been doing what you said to do, and I'm still feeling like I'm scared. And I swear to you guys, he's going to show up. I swear. He will freaking move mountains. He will send you whoever he needs to send you. He will freaking send you somebody from you don't even know where. And you're just like, who are you? Where'd you come from? And you don't even know. They're not even in your follow-up list. They're not even in your hundreds list. They're nowhere to be found because God sent them. Okay? So huge. I want you guys to understand that. It's big. I'm telling you, he's big. So I told you about, okay, and another thing, don't complain about your team not working. Don't complain about what they're not doing. Just focus on the people that are doing, because that's what matters. When you start complaining about what they're not doing, guess what's going to happen? God's going to send you more people to do nothing. So that's also super important. Other people go through the journey super different, so don't pressure them. Don't freaking pressure them for anything. Don't do anything. If you need to work double as hard, work double as hard. I promise you God's going to send you someone else that's willing to match your effort, match your work, match your everything, okay? But not everyone is like, okay, yeah, I already told you guys. Okay, now we're getting to the charting. It's a good part. Okay, so sorry, I felt like I just had to go. But I'm going to show you guys something. I don't know if I should do it on my whiteboard or on the paper, but let's just say that we have somebody, we're just going to use a Ruby for an example, okay? And I wrote some numbers down. So if you guys need to write this down and kind of get a visual, like I made this shit up right here. So let me get another marker. Let's just say we're just going to use a Ruby. We're not going to use the whole entire emerald chart. That's just what I had on my desk. So we have Stephanie, Brittany, and Erica. Okay, so basically, let's just pretend that that's you, and you have Stephanie, Brittany, and Erica, okay? Let me tell you something right now. Brittany signed up, and she was so excited, and she's going through all this shit, but guess what? Brittany ain't gonna do shit because she don't care. She likes the way she's living. This isn't her focus. She doesn't care, none of that stuff, okay? But I'm gonna tell you something. Stephanie is like, she's seeing your excitement. She's seeing that you're on this. She's like, what can I do? Show me, help me, all that stuff. So let's just say, okay, that Brittany, I even put it right here. Let's just say that Brittany signs up, let's see. She signs up 5 of her customers, okay? So she signs up, let me do the math really quick. She signs up 5 customers, and I just made all these numbers up. So in order for you to go Ruby, and let me fold this so you guys get a better, visual, and I hope you guys understand this, so this is your chart right here, okay? And let's just say you have all these customers. You've already been in the business. You've already, done what you're supposed to be doing. Now you really want to promote to Ruby. So you have 277 in volume. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I chart. You're going to count all of your people, okay? This is what I do. I get a notebook, and I write down all of the orders directly under you like that. I add them up. I'm like, this is what I do. I use this side, which is the left side, this side, the left side, for all the volume that you have. And right here, this is all the volume that you need. That's the other side where I put what you need, okay? So Brittany signs up. She gets her 5 customers. And let's just not use a time frame. Let's say this is going on for like a month or whatever. I don't know, like 2 months, 3 months. I don't care. Don't use a time frame. But this is a month that you're ready to promote. So, Stephanie, let's just say, in order for you to promote Ruby, what happens is you need 2,000 in BV, 2,000 in sales BV. Okay, I'm gonna put that right here on the top. And you already have 277. So you need like 773 or something like that. But it sounds like a lot, but I promise you, if you just listen to me and go with the flow. Okay, so what I like to do is I personally, if you have seen on your eSuite, it'll say if you have qualified legs or don't have qualified legs. What that basically means when you're going executive, which is before Ruby, that means if you have 2 boxes, 2 distributors, and they're both at 400 in BV. If you do, guess what? You're executive. Okay, if you're going to Ruby, I like to break it down like this. I'm like, okay, and especially when we're placing to promote for like bigger ranks. I'm like, a Ruby, that's 2,000. So what does that mean? That means 500, 500, 500, and 500. You already have 277, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a calculator and you're gonna put 500 minus 277 is 223. So you're gonna get another colored pencil. I like to get red and blue. And I'm gonna put, I need 223. So when you put it here, this is what you have and this is what you need. Okay, so Stephanie, let's just say she has, her 6 customers. She's super freaking excited. Hold on, guys. So with her orders, she's going to need 320, and I'm gonna do it for the other girls too. That way you guys can get like a little visual. Okay, so Brittany needs 278. And let's just say she has another girl named Erica. And I put right here that Erica had 219 that she needs. So we're just making this shit up, okay? This is how I'm gonna show you guys. So Stephanie needs 320, Brittany needs 278, and Erica needs 219. Okay, so this is what ends up happening. I already told you, Brittany's out of this. She's not working. Who cares? She's not gonna even try. She just signed up. You're giving her a paycheck. Who cares? Okay, now this is what's gonna happen. Let's just say Erica and Stephanie and Erica are working. You're not gonna go and tell Erica and Stephanie, like, you go fill up the rest of the boxes, unless they want to, unless they are freaking working, unless they're following your lead and doing what they're supposed to. Let's just say, because it's a freaking good month, Erica decides to do all the work, okay? I don't have a highlighter. Oh, yeah, I do. Let's just say Erica, she's like, dude, I'm ready. She has 2 distributors under her. She's doing the damn thing. She has 2 distributors. Guess what? Erica doesn't need 219 anymore because she did all the work. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna be like, okay, she's working. I'm gonna leave her alone. Who cares? She already completed her box. She has 2 distributors. She's working on them now. You highlight them off. Now you have to focus on Brittany, Stephanie, and yourself. Okay. But guess what happens? Because Erica is working on these 2 girls, and she's bringing in customers, her distributors are bringing in customers, what ends up happening is that This isn't 320 anymore. This isn't 278 anymore. To be a qualified leg, you need 400. I do 500 to split up the boxes like in like evenly. But let's just say because they're killing it on Erica's side, let's just say 100 less, and because you're just trying to make them a 400 box, even on yourself. So because they're killing it, they're getting all their stuff. So now all you have to do is make Stephanie a 400 box. You take away 200, you take away 220, you take away 100 because it's only 400 box that you need, 400 box that you need. So now you only need 120. I'm telling you, when people are doing their own thing, let them run, let them do what they're doing. But that takes away from the 500, like I said. Now you only need 400 and 400. And if she's killing it, you don't even need this. You just have to be commission qualified. So what ends up happening is because Stephanie is, she's in, she's out, but she's just doing the damn thing, you're going to divide 120. You're going to get the 120 that Stephanie needs, okay? And you're not going to make her do it. You're not going to make her do it. It's not her promotion, it's your promotion. Her promotion is a 400 box. That's it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the 120 and you're going to divide that. And guess what? You're going to be like, you know what, girl? I'm going to help you get 2 customers this month. That's it. Get 2 customers. You take care of the rest. So she does that. She gets her 2 customers and you divided that up. Guess what? Stephanie's already done. She's done. All she needed was 120. Okay, take away those numbers. Guess what? You only need 178 for Brittany. Now you have all freaking month to take care of that. So I want you guys to understand something. When you are promoting, let the people that are running run. Let them go run with them. But when somebody is not working, divide the boxes. You know what we used to do? What me and everybody else that promoted used to do? We used to give everybody full on fucking boxes. We would be like, okay, let's just pretend this is me right here. And I would be like, okay, this is Lauren, this is Irma, and this is like Celeste, for an example. I'd be like, okay, Lauren, you take care of 500. You take care of 500, Irma. You take care of, 500, Celeste. But let me tell you what this does. For some reason, I don't know why, even when it's bigger promotions, bigger charts, for some reason, it's like you're thinking to yourself, fuck, I have to fill a whole 500 box, like a whole motherfucking box. So no, now what I'm doing is I'm doing this. I'm being like, okay, what distributors can I sign, so we can split the boxes. Let's say I have 3 people right here. The 500 is going to be split between 3 right here, 2 boxes. And we divide those by 2. Let's say we have 4 people. Divide the volume 500 by 4. So what ends up happening is how much volume can you guys possibly sign in one day? And think about this. Probably like 60 to 100 if you really, really wanted to. If you were like, you know what? I'm going to sign at least 2, of these sales. Or 1. I mean, if you think about it, we're all mass enrollers. I've been seeing everybody mass enroll. So if you're telling yourself that you can't do it, you're lying to yourself, and you're only gonna hurt yourself and harm yourself when it comes to this promotion. So when you split the boxes up, like, okay, so if it would have been, let's just pretend that in one leg I had Irma, Lauren and Celeste in 4. So I would divide 500 by 4. Let's just say we're all on the same leg, and I need that leg to be finished. And they're mass enrollers. They can sign people. Okay, so you get 500, and you divide it by 4. Oh, whoops. That's 125. 125 that 4 people could take care of. So I want you guys to just get this visual, okay? Get the people that are working with you. Who's working with you? Okay, what boxes need to be filled? How much can we all do? Can we all do, let's say, 1 customer? If you guys think about this, it's so crazy because I was charting everybody and I was like, if we split the boxes like this, you guys are gonna be done in 10 days for your promotion. And that's the truth. Like in 10 days, because you're going hard. you're going hard. Why are we gonna go hard at the end of the month and then like what if you don't get it? Like, no. Let's work together as a team. Split the boxes. Who's working? Who's not working? Who do we take out? Who do we put in? Let's refill, replace, whatever. And then new blood is always better than freaking dragging somebody along that ain't gonna do nothing. Because it's not your job to change them. So find new people. Who's willing to like run? Who's willing to work? Who follow up with them. If they're not, be like, okay, whatever, I don't care. I'm going to still do this. But I want you guys to understand that working together as a team, let's not give each other a full freaking box to fill, because I'm telling you, it's not, we've been trying that for I don't know, it's been years now. Let's not do that anymore. Let's find a team that is working together, that can do it. And then let's say, okay, let's split the boxes. You know, that way I can do this for the next 72 hours, you do this the next 72 hours. Give yourself a freaking deadline. Like, if I don't accomplish this by this, then this isn't going to happen. Like, it has to be to that extent. Because I'm telling you, when you're going for promotions, like, you have to be focused. You have to stay, like, focused, like, obedient. Like, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What, get the people, rally the troops. That's how Ashley Mayfield says it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this Zoom. I'm like out of breath. I'm gonna go drink some water. But if you guys have, any questions, or you guys don't understand what the hell I'm talking about, message me and let me know so I can help you. But if you guys have any questions, you guys are more than welcome to get your guys' self off of mute. If not, let's do the damn thing, because this is a month, guys. It's the month. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Wait, hold on. Let me take a picture real quick. Hopefully this doesn't turn off, because we got like a minute here. Okay. Hold on. All right, guys. Everybody say rock and roll. All right, guys. Bye.